Good morning. Happy Caturday morning. Uh, I'm Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View. Over here, see if I can do this. Over here, let's see. The cheetah. That's right. There's the cheetah. He's sleeping hard. Of course, now that I've said something, now he'll probably get up and cruise in front of me. So yeah. Good morning. What am I doing up? I have no idea. Um, I just am. Uh, well, I guess I'll talk. And if you guys want to hang out with me, that'd be awesome. No, it won't be 10 hours. I can tell you that right now. I'm not even sure if anybody's going to show up because this is a pop up, an infamous pop up. You know how those go. What I really want to do while I'm talking to you guys is I want to go ahead and first of all, I got to say thank you to Crystal, real lady electrician. She has actually blown the doors off this collab that we did. I don't know how, and quite honestly, I'm just holding my breath because I don't believe in miracles. But she gave me a shout out, and holy crow, I really want to believe they're all going to stick. But I've been on YouTube now for a year and a half, and so I know how the game is played. But I'm going to try to hold on to as many as I can. But you guys might have noticed that I'm at 612 subs. So when I woke up this morning, I was at 577. If I didn't know any better, I would say this is April Fool's Day. Hi, Deb Richter. How are you? I know. Crystal has just, she's just gone way overboard here. This is just amazing to me. I'm so grateful. I hope they stick. That's the thing. I'm keeping my fingers crossed and my paws crossed. His paws crossed anyway. That we keep it. Hi, Anthony. How are you, sir? Oh, thank you. We have a lot of fun on my channel. We have fun. We do film reviews. We do interviews. Oh, you almost got 400, Anthony. That's awesome, buddy. No, I did not see Morbius yet. We do Dollar Tree reviews. I do library hauls, which means I go to the library and I find movies on sale for $1 at the library, and then I come back and I show you guys what I got. We do Dollar Tree Theater, which is I pick 2 movies a week. I pick 2 movies a week, and then you guys vote for them. If you guys don't like which movies that we pick, then there's also a third option where you can vote for what the Cheetah wants to watch. Oh, good, Anthony. Good for you. That's fun. I know it's not an unboxing channel or a beauty channel. Well, it is sort of a beauty channel. Honestly, it is a beauty. I mean, the cheetah's here. He's beautiful. So I guess I am somewhat of a beauty channel. And see, what else do we do on our channel? Do film review. Yeah. Once in a blue moon we'll do I was actually going to plan on doing this. I was actually going to do this to be somewhat of a shout out video, and also try to catch up with everybody that's sub to my channel because that way I can at least have a fighting chance to keep some of them. So that's part of the deal with YouTube is they want you to, for subbing, you gotta make sure you gotta show them that you really do want the people who sub to you. So that's what we'll try to do. What's your channel? What's your channel, Deb? I'm sure I subbed to you. I hope I did. I even subbed to the supporters. So even if nobody's doing any content, I will still sub to you because just because no one's doing just because no one's doing content today does not mean that they won't be doing content tomorrow. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Oh my gosh, I have insomnia, Deb. I have insomnia, so yeah, I'm up late at a lot of the nights. Um, Patricia, I love the old movie called The Blob, the one with Steve McQueen. Um, well, see, I'll still sub to you though, Deb, because you never know, you might start one, and I want to be in a position to, like, if you do, I want to be in a position to help you grow it. But I totally appreciate everybody who supports the channel. You don't have to have a channel in order to be a supporter, and I appreciate everybody. Um, I love the Blob. I used to watch that when I was growing up. And I also watched the remake too with Matt Dillon. Oh, was it Kevin? Maybe Kevin Dillon. One of the Dillon brothers. That was a good movie. I thought the remake held its own, very much like the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I thought the remake of the Invasion of the Body Snatchers was better than the original. Um, yeah, I think when a remake is done well, like The Thing, um, it's really superior to to the old one because of the technology. Um, and the acting. I mean, yeah, Kurt Russell and Keith David, you can't go wrong with that. John Carpenter directed it. Now, I'm not as enamored with the movie as a lot of other people are in the horror community. I mean, I like it. It's a very good movie, but yeah. Now, now I will share this. I'll share this with you. Of course, I already know Anthony will never Anthony will never let me live this down, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So there was a movie that I watched that did that. It was called Phantasm, and it came out in 1980. And I watched it on late night TV with commercials and edited, and I got scared. I got scared. I was like, "Holy crow! This movie is spooking me." Um, yes, yep. The Thing is a very good movie. Both of them are. Actually, all three of them are. You had the old '50s movie, then you had the one that John Carpenter directed in 1982, and then you had the remake of that. Uh, that was actually more like a prequel, and it was supposed to be right before Kurt Russell's crew got there. And I liked that movie as well. Um, uh, well, you can do it, Anthony. You can get there. You can definitely get there. Kevin Dillon did the Blob. Did the Blob? Yeah. Okay. I knew it was one of the Dillons. I wasn't sure if it was Kevin or Matt. I hadn't seen it in a while. Good movie though. Um, I don't know if anybody watched the interview that we did on last night, this morning with Bill Obrist Jr. But wow, um, really good interview. Thank you guys so much for supporting that. I really do appreciate that. Um, Definitely a next level guest as far in my eyes. We're trying to get a little bit bigger. Trying to get a little bit bigger guest on here, and um, you guys' support really makes that happen. And getting to talk to someone like Bill is definitely a feather in the hat. I When I started this show, the interview show, I didn't think I would ever get anybody like that on here. But I've gotten some really nice people, some really nice people watching out and stepping up and volunteering to help me find guests. Um, this week, this week, for the first time since I've been doing the show, I got offers. I've been getting people wanting to. They want to come up. Hey, Echo, what's going on, sir? What is going on? You want to come up and keep me company? If you want to come up, let me know. I'll send you the link. Yeah, I was really happy with the interview. All of them this week. This week has um, been outstanding. Last week's lineup was trying to get some brain cells back. Oh, you must. All right, cool. Thank you. I was gonna say, did you watch Morbius? Please tell me Morbius was good. Did anybody else watch Morbius tonight? You don't have to do spoilers, but please tell me it was a good movie. Please tell me they did the origin story okay. I don't expect it to be awesome because it's an origin story, and origin stories never are. Just tell me that it was a good movie. That's all I want to know. Holy crow, we got 9 people in here already. All right, let me go get the link for Echo here. And then, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Um, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, let me go over here. Oh, uh, whoops. Okay, how do you want me to send it to you, Echo? Want me to send it to you on Instagram? I tell you what, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna drop the link here now, and then I'll just delete it. Okay, here we go. Hey, wait a minute. Who mentioned I was up late? You know, I'm not the only one up late, ladies. Patricia and Deb. You guys are up pretty late too. All right, let me grab. All right. All right.
Hey,
Welcome to
hey, hey.
Caturday.
No,
All right, let me.
I lost brain cells because Brie Bella was talking about meeting Vader at the Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's right. WrestleMania
But she
was
goes, "Oh, I meet Vader and hear stories." And he's been dead for like 4 years.
was tonight the Hall of Fame induction? Is that what it was?
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
she said the comment, I'm just like, he died in 2018. Did no one tell her he's been dead this whole time?
Maybe she's seeing his ghost. You know, after all, it is. You know. Oh, you're in California, Deb. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that makes it more plausible.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm also
yeah.
on the West Coast, so yeah, it is about 10:30.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I just felt like popping on up and chopping it up a little bit. So I'm looking at my I have to shout out my friends Crystal and Jamie. Uh, They came out with a collab. Now I'm not. I think I messed it up. I think I don't know why, but I don't think I did it right. Um, I think I was just supposed to do her, Crystal. I think I was only supposed to talk about her. I ended up talking about Seven, and I think I should have just been talking about her, and I think I blew it. But she gave me a shout out and blew up my channel. Uh, 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 I don't know how many are going to stay because you know how YouTube is, right? You can add on 10, and then next day they'll take 10 away. Um, I'm
Yeah.
hoping that they stay.
Yeah, when I started my new channel, I was having that problem. I was going, "Oh, great, I'm getting numbers," and then it wasn't that I was getting numbers; it was YouTube being, YouTube.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it because I keep looking every time it goes higher, and I keep looking to see who followed me, so I can go ahead and follow them back. You know, because that's the right thing to do, right?
Yeah,
And I even, like I was telling Deb, I need to go make sure that I'm following, which I do. I do follow supporters because
that's what I try to do.
yeah, see, Deb is here from the Deb and Patricia are here because they were Crystal sent them my way, and so now I have a little now I have some new friends, and I don't know if I did it right. I'm trying to get her as well. I put down 7 people whose channels I really liked, and so I was trying to make a mix of it, and I don't think I did it right. I think I blew it. I think I was supposed to just to showcase her. And so I don't know. I have to go back and ask her if I blew it. I have to go back and make it right. But
I
so far,
know.
because,
I
huh?
know when my numbers first started going up a little bit, it was because Cody Ray, he did a channels to check out, and he put me in there, so that's how mine
Yeah.
started going up. And then
Um,
through doing your live streams and watching your stuff.
yeah, it's absolutely insane today. I never had a bump like this. Uh, 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 I got 35 people today.
Wish I
I,
could get those numbers on Twitch, but
I never, it's like I never get that kind of numbers.
well,
I've never gotten that sort of like, it's just like, holy crow, it's like, okay, but now you sort of feel the pressure too, because it's like, okay, there's a lot of new faces here. So, I want them to stay. I want them to enjoy the content.
yeah,
I did show the cheetah. Let me make sure because they're both here. Let me show the cheetah. Uh, he is here.
I
There
got
he is. There's the cheetah in the background there.
the famous fake snoring dog. She
So
likes to
that
do, she likes to basically act like she's asleep and do fake snoring, and I look over and her eyes are wide open.
uh-huh.
So
Well,
I have to tell her, if you're gonna fake sleeping, you close your eyes. You close your eyes.
no, he seriously he's sleeping. I can hear him snoring. How long that will be, I don't know, because you know how he is. Lately he's been totally he's been coming across and stealing my scenes here.
He just
Uh,
wants some of the fame, some of the glory.
that well he doesn't he already knows he's the star of the show. I mean, the channel is named after him.
Well, a lot of people do. I've seen that doing like a lot of these animal channels and Twitches, and a lot of husky ones. I'm noticing.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of corgis. Holy crow! I think corgis are the cat of the dog world. I go to Instagram and I look at the reels. For the dogs, the corgis are outnumber the rest of the dogs like 10 to 1. For every German Shepherd I see 10 corgis.
I can only seem to find huskies. Oh, angry
Hus-
chihuahuas.
Huskies are hilarious. Hey Matthew, welcome. Matthew's from down under. Um, I wonder if I'll get Fluff and Stuff to come on here. All that Fluff and Stuff, Kelly. I wonder if she'll make an appearance. She's so sweet. Her and her husband are awesome. Matthew, welcome, sir. Welcome. VHS, yeah.
I managed to stop at the dollar store and find a whole bunch of movies, including the Lazarus Effect at the dollar store.
Okay, so did you find a Night Shifter?
All they had was No, there's a lot of stuff like. Well, let me put these over here. Like Widow Point.
Oh, you got that? Oh, man, I didn't get.
Hoarders.
What is that one?
Hoarders.
Hoarders. Nope, didn't get that one.
This I saw in the theater years ago.
Yeah.
Lazarus Effect.
Lazarus Effect. I remember that one. Oh, you got.
I like the joke. That's me on the cover.
$1.25. That's about what it's worth.
Yeah.
Even though it's a Shudder exclusive, but it's a horrible movie.
Camp Code Brick.
That was disappointing. That should have been so much better than what it was.
Baba Yaga.
Oh, nice.
And this one is called Evil Little Things.
Was that Shudder too?
No, but it reminds me of Full Moon, because Full Moon, like, those doll movies and stuff.
Right. No, man. Oh, you got Widow's Point. See, I was looking for that.
I went to because I live in Yakima Valley, and I go, well, I'm going to be in Sunnyside, Washington. I go, I'll just go check those out, see if they have anything. And they had a much better selection.
Man,
there were a lot of sports ones and stand-up comedy, like some Dennis Leary and friends. So,
wow, you got all those. You got all those. Look at who's here. Look at that. Look at that. That's ESPN right there. Look at that. See, I said, I wonder if all that fluff and stuff will pop up, and she did. See, hi, Fluff. I was just talking about you. I missed the good day for New Sundays. How are you doing? Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. That's so cool. So let me go ahead and drop your link down here, Echo, so you can get some new friends.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, let's do that.
I just got done doing my slasher video. I need to upload it, but I've been really I suffer from depression and other mental illnesses, and sometimes I get really I can't stay awake. And I've been dealing with that, so I've been.
Yeah, I can't stay awake after I eat. I might be getting closer to diabetes than I realize.
I had to get tested. People wait for me to be full and to take me shopping for groceries. And they go, "You want anything?" And I have to explain to them, "Don't take me shopping when I'm full, and ask me for anything if I want to get anything."
Yeah, that's sort of me.
Nothing looks good.
Yeah.
Same if I'm really hungry because I want everything. You got to kind of time it just right.
Hi, Jamie. Jamie is here. I popped in on a chat that she was in. I only popped in for a second, then I had to go out. So I'm glad she came back in.
Hello, Jamie.
Jamie's here. Yay. Jamie's here. We got new folks in the chat. We have Deb Richter's here and Patricia Anderson. So if you guys want to go say hi to them, they're new to my channel. I got a shout out earlier today from our friend Crystal from Real Lady Electrician, and the channel got 35 new subs. We're hoping to keep at least half. If I can keep half of what I got, I live with that. I can live with that.
I mean, I had on my old channel, I had like a little over 100 when I had the drama channel, and I got rid of it all. But now I watched the Godzilla vs. Mothra reviews that Jennifer and some of the final girls did.
Yeah, I'm gonna go listen. I'm gonna watch Karen's. I want to see Karen's. See, I think it's.
I like the Godzilla movies of the '60s because that's when they got that's when they started to get silly.
Let's see. Fluff. She went out fishing. Her and her husband went out fishing, and then they caught some chicken at KFC, and so she's picking out.
KFC is the bomb.
It is. Now she's picking out on chicken and coleslaw. Coleslaw, it is yummy.
Here's the question: extra crispy, or was it extra crispy or original? Which?
Oh, okay. Extra crispy or original Fluff. I'm thinking she's probably going with extra crispy.
And I was them because they're the one that have only so many seasonings they use. Because one of them, I think it's KFC, says they only use like 30 some odd flavors or whatever. and that's exactly how many they follow on Twitter.
I got it wrong. She was with original for Patricia. How about you, Jamie? Original or extra crispy? God, I have not had fried chicken in forever. I bake chicken. That's
If you
that's
make
my
chicken,
yeah.
you want to get to the legs before I do because that's my favorite.
Oh,
And if they end up missing, and I got a whole bunch of bones in front of me, you know what happened.
thank you, Matthew. Matthew just he just said he went over and hooked up.
Oh, thanks.
The hot and spicy. No, I do original fluff. I stay away from that hot and spicy stuff. Deb says original is the best. Uh, yeah. Now since Deb's in, I'm not
Ooh,
sure. Deb's probably a young lady, so she probably doesn't remember this. But there used to be a chicken place in California called Pioneer Chicken, and it was like a regional. They were challenging KFC.
and when
Oh my
was
God.
this?
In the 80s,
Well, I was in
Pioneer.
California in the early '80s, but I was really young, so
Well, there was a place called there was a place called Pioneer Chicken. Oh my stars! That crust was the best.
hey,
Oh,
Patricia, air fryers are awesome.
let's see.
Except be careful when you cook mozzarella sticks in them. I made that mistake.
Oh,
There was
um,
no cheese left by the time they got done. I pretty much melted it all away somehow.
let's see. Jamie says that she loves original, but she's on a strict diet. And Deb's still here now. Now we got everybody thinking about chicken fluff. That's
It'll
awesome.
get everybody hungry.
Oh,
Because
Pioneer Chicken. Yeah. Okay. So Pioneer Chicken is still around. Oh, that's okay. That's awesome. Pioneer is really good. You also had Red Rooster.
that name rings a bell.
Yeah. Why do I know that name? Was that a hamburger place before they changed the name?
I
Was it-
remember it for a separate reason.
I remember Red
Wrestling.
Rooster. Was that Red Robin before maybe it was Red Robin. Maybe or it could be
No,
wrong.
because Red Robin, we got one here. It's still called Red Robin.
God, that place is so overpriced. I went in today. I stopped by Burger King yesterday, and they took the Whopper off the 2 for $6. So now they put this a Big King up. So I went to get two of those for $5. Okay,
The
so I
one,
rolled up Big King. It's a double cheeseburger with lettuce, and it's like a Big Mac
yeah,
without the extra
yeah.
bread. So it's pretty good.
For some reason, the ones here took off the double Whopper. You have to ask for it. It won't be listed.
Really.
I don't know if it's there. If you go there, it would be at yours, but like that. But here, it's like it won't be up there. I have to ask for it. Not even the meal. You have
Okay.
to ask. It's one of those because they have some places, I guess, have items that won't be listed. You have to ask for them.
Right. I think the Texas Double Whopper is one of those. It's a two Whoppers and a couple onion rings and barbecue sauce. I do too. I think the Whopper is the best fast food hamburger there is. But
Double
uh,
Whopper.
they raised the price and took it off. They were doing 2 for $6, and so I was doing that. That was a great deal. $3 for a Whopper. So they switched it out for the Big King. So I went up there and said, okay, I'll get a small fry. The small fry was $2.45. I'm like,
Ooh.
you guys are crazy.
Well, I don't like going to that because like the one I go to, they are really heavy in the salt. They don't. When they sit there, they don't go like that. They sit there and they're just like
Yeah, the fries are cooked fine. It's just I'm not paying no $2. I'm already paying
that's
250 for the hamburger. I'm not going to
and
pay
that's a
250 for the
small.
fries. Um,
We don't have In-N-Out
yeah,
burgers here, unfortunately.
yeah, I remember In-N-Out when I was in California. Yeah, the In-N-Out burgers used to they're really good. And then they used to sell glasses with cartoon characters on, like the Warner Brother cartoon characters on. Boy, those were highly collectible.
A lot of places used to do those as special deals. I have 1 year they did some Star Trek ones. Who was that?
Live long and prosper. I
They
shall
was
do.
it was a few years ago for the reboot, maybe. I can't remember, but I have all of them. Someone
Oh,
goes, "You get rid of them?" I'm like, hell no.
oh. Uh,
They might not be worth anything right now, but a few years, who knows? They might be worth something.
we're supposed to be getting a Chick-fil-A in our town too, but I don't know. But I just find that to be hyped up. I like we have a Culver's here. That's okay. But I personally, if I'm gonna get a fast food hamburger, it's probably gonna be Burger King. I don't
There's
do McDonald's. Yeah, I don't do McDonald's.
I
Uh,
can't stand McDonald's. I call them puke, McPuke.
uh,
We have a place in Seattle, business in Seattle called Dick's. And the joke is to go up and order a milkshake and go, I'll take a Dick's milkshake, extra thick. And I was in there one day eating a hamburger and someone did that. And I just about spit the food out laughing.
that's so bad. I mean, they must get a lot of they must take an inch. Chick-fil-A is good. Yeah, you know what it is? It's just like it's almost like you have to get up early in the morning to be the first one in line in order to get it. When the first year that a Chick-fil-A will open up, it's just constant. Constant. I mean, you have to get in there, you have to wait for it. I mean, it's a bear. I personally don't know where they're going to put the Chick-fil-A in our town.
I don't even know if we have one here. I think we might, but we just got some Popeyes.
Okay. Let's see. Here's what Fluff got. She got her family feast with 10 pieces of chicken, large coleslaw, large potato and gravy, one large chip that's French fries, one large soft drink, and 4 dinner rolls, and it was $36. Oh,
Yeah, they've gone up there.
no.
You used to be able to get what, an 8-piece for what, less than 20? And now you pay about 20 for an 8-piece. So
Wow.
you think that's bad? You should see the deal for Thanksgiving. That's
Oh
about 50
goodness.
and up.
That's oh Jamie wants to know if you live near Snoqualmie.
I actually live near Yakima, where Kyle MacLachlan was born. I live in Yakima County, so I
See
live there where he was born.
that'll trigger Jamie. Jamie's our Twin Peaks expert. She knows everything and all things about Twin Peaks. I was going to ask you, Jamie, have you followed Kyle MacLachlan's career after Twin Peaks? He's a good actor.
He's in that Joe versus Carol.
What's Joe versus Carol? What's that?
It's a new series on Peacock based on Joe Exotic and Carol Baskin.
Are they still running that out? That they're still talking about that?
He plays the Howard, whatever, the guy who goes on to marry Carol Baskin. Not the one she killed. Well, maybe killed. Can't, want to get sued. But she plays her fiance, husband, or whatever on it.
Oh my God! They just drained they just drain the life out of this stuff.
Well, season 3 is going to be on one of the other characters on it.
Season 3.
Yeah,
of the series
of Tiger King, the Netflix series.
Tiger King. Hell, I should get a series. Cheetah King.
No. You need to hire somebody to kill some crazy lady and then get caught.
Oh, is that the case? Okay. Yeah. Oh.
And release country albums and make people think that you're singing.
Oh God. In other words, Britney Spears, right?
I got into that series when the lockdowns were first beginning, and I was hearing about it. I go, I'm just going to check this out, and I went down that rabbit hole.
Wow. Yep. She's still following Kyle MacLachlan. Yep. He liked a few of your tweets. Of course he would.
Well, we're in Yakima. We're proud of him. We don't got many famous people from here. Maybe a football player and a comedian, and that's about it.
Patricia says, Joe was so hot when he was young. I met him and his wife. She was gorgeous too. I don't even know who these people are. I don't watch TV. So
Joe Exotic, the Tiger King.
Tiger King.
It's a rabbit hole you don't want to go down.
Look at Fluff saying how you can call it Cheetah took my baby. Cheetah took my baby. Fluff. I'm gonna be getting ready to watch Nitram. I'm gonna be watching that when it comes out. It's coming out over here in the States. It's the story about what's his Marcus or Martin. What was his? Oh God, it's basically the guy's name spelled backwards, but he's the worst mass shooter in Australian history, and because of him, Australia stepped up and got rid
Oh,
of him.
his
Oh
park
my
was
God.
down the road from you. The guy that's playing him in the show is the guy who played one of the main character from Hedwig and the Angry Itch.
Let's see. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, Jamie. Yeah, Martin Bryant. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm really that's gonna take some steel to watch that movie. I'm really anxious about it. I'm gonna get it because it's an ISC. It's an ISC film. But when I found out about it, when I read up about it, I was just heartsick. Oh my God, just absolutely terrible. At least your government had the balls to stand up there and take the guns off. At least they had the moral courage to do that. He killed 35 and he killed 35 people and he wounded 24. Uh
Damn.
yeah. I mean, he did it real short, like a real short period of time. I mean, he was just, and he did it. He used, of course, he used an American semi-automatic rifle to do it, a AR-15. Of course, he did. You know, good old America.
Hot watered? What's hot watered?
Hopefully that means they tried to kill him.
We had a case in Virginia where we had this guy named Sean Novak, and he killed two young kids, one even 10 years old. Last I heard, they have to keep him in solitaire
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
been raped, he's been stabbed. They don't like those
Well,
kind of people in jail.
well, that's probably what that is. Hot water means they probably held him in the hot water. Probably kept him in the shower and scalded him.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
that would,
So,
ouchie. That would
yeah.
not.
Yeah,
They have to
it was I got tears in my eyes. I got tears in my eyes reading about what he did.
wow, they were hiding.
Because I saw the preview on, they're showing the trailer here, and I'm seeing it, and it says Nitram. I'm going like, look, I've never heard of that. And then I saw, have Sam Neill in the movie, so I'm going like,
Ooh,
okay.
all
And then
right.
I typed it in to see what it was about, and then I figured out that Nitram was really Martin spelled backwards, and so I said, okay, let me go read up about this, and then I read the story, and I was just like, holy sh, just sickening,
What
just
was
absolutely.
his exact? What I don't want to say a reason because no one really has a solid reason for doing that kind of thing. But what was like the trigger or whatever? Oh,
The trigger was supposedly his dad wanted to buy some property, and he didn't
90% of his body.
have, yeah.
Ooh,
Well, good. I hope he doesn't die. I hope he lives through it. I
it's
don't,
it's the monsters of this world are the ones that really need to suffer.
yeah, I'm sorry. That may seem really cruel to say that, but man, I don't have any mercy for that. Guy
It's
killed 35 people. You're right. He killed women and children.
oh no,
Oh,
children's where I draw the line. It's like that guy in
oh,
Virginia because
yeah,
one of the victims was a friend of mine, and I've been for he that's this happened like 30 years ago, and I've been for 30 years. I've been praying that somebody just really does more horrible things than they can do to him in hell.
yeah, those people have a special place. Hi, John. How are you? Man, great live over there, John. Uh,
He was just a nutball, huh?
yeah, he was. Yeah, he started spiraling after his dad died. His dad died.
Uh,
Started spiraling. Started drinking a lot more, and even though he was sober the day that he killed all those people. So yeah, he went off the rails. And of course, what do you do when you go off the rails? And you need to solve a problem? grab a gun. Uh, yeah. I watched your live. Vinny, man, Vinny's got skills. Vinny's got skills. He I can't pronounce his last name, but he builds masks and he built houses. He built a house. It looks real. It's like lifelike. I think it's Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, good night, Patricia.
Night.
Thank you for coming. I know we're gonna go back to happy stuff now.
Hey, have you read Elvira's book?
No, I'm hoping that that I know it's gonna be bad saying this, but I'm hoping that they have a few copies go to the Dollar Tree.
I actually had to order mine through a bookstore because they were sold out, and it's really, really good. It's full of a lot of like there's some comical stuff in it. Like she talks about meeting Brad Pitt and for the first time and writing down because he auditioned for her movie. And she was talking about writing next to his name. Yum yum.
Yes, he does. Yeah, I agree with that, John. He's got some skills. Definitely. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Oh, thank you for the comment too about Bill. Bill was amazing.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that interview, but that was when my got really low on energy.
Yeah. Well,
So
that's the beautiful thing about replay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch and see what I missed.
I don't think people were expecting that we talked what we talked about. It wasn't a usual straightforward interview with a star. It was really different.
Well, it's better than some of these other interviews we see. I mean, I don't really care for seeing some of the quote unquote professional interviews. Same with reviewers. I don't really care for them. I like hearing what regular people have to say and do. Got some stuff on convention tips.
Fluff is out. Fluff wants a piece of Martin. Fluff's just saying she's saying he had an older lady who died in a suspicious car crash that I reckon he cut the brakes on, and she left him a shitload of money. He can kiss my fat ass. He was a nutcase. That's all drugs. Yeah. Fluff doesn't have a fat ass. I'm telling you now. Fluff and her husband are in a really good shape. They go out there and they fish all the time. They're out there they're out there on the boat. They're out there in the sun. They're always on the move. I love watching their videos.
Where I live, you need 2 fishing licenses. You need the regular one, and since I live on a reservation, you need a special second license that will allow you to fish on a reservation.
What reservation do you live on? I mean,
the Yakima Nation.
Okay.
Which and here's a little story. I didn't know about this. We had a store here ran by some guys from India. He does not like people calling Native Americans Indian, and he would kick people out of stores where they did this.
Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like them calling natives Indians
because he's from India,
right?
So it's like, okay, it's bad business.
I mean, isn't the proper term Native American anyway?
Well, in Virginia, we called them Indians. I don't remember calling them Native Americans till I came to Washington.
Right.
But he's talking about conventions. We do have one coming up in a few months in my area. Bigfoot convention.
A Bigfoot convention?
And I am tempted to go.
What about Twin Peaks? Don't they have a Twin Peaks convention in Washington?
If they do, that would be because actually I believe they shot it in more than one place in Washington.
Yeah.
I think I've been by one of the locations. I want to say they shot it in more than one place.
Well, Jamie will tell us. I'm not kidding you. She knows this. She knows that series backwards and forward.
Because Sokovia, I want to say, is more Western than I am. I am east of there.
I think John just wanted us to mention the convention. So because he
Spookula.
wants, yeah, he just wants to say Spookala. So there he goes. Because today is like the halfway point between now and Halloween, right?
Ah,
Today is so.
means we're getting closer for Halloween ends.
Let's see. They canceled the Twin Peaks festival in both Washington and the UK. Showtime said nope. So
But you still might find some fan stuff here in Washington. I'm pretty sure you might. Um, I mean, we don't exactly have that much to do in Washington State unless you're in Seattle. So, and even then, it's boring as hell in Seattle.
it is. I thought Seattle was popping.
If you're an uptight, critical prick, yeah, it's a miserable place.
I'm still blown away. I'm just checking because I keep on going over to there. I'm waiting for these new folks to start falling off. I'm hoping that it doesn't happen. Phantasm in August. Big announcement for that coming up. Okay.
Does
Okay.
the Goblin Head guy ever show up to those conventions? It's the you ever heard the story about how the Goblin Head guy?
Don't know that one.
Like, you ever seen Maximum Overdrive?
Oh yeah. The guy. Yeah.
Well, he bought it from a store. Okay, a video store somebody bought it and it was all burnt up. And the guy who he ended up buying had a video store and then it closed down and he had it sitting in his yard and supposedly him or his wife was mowing the grass and hit it. And he decided to, okay, I'll just restore it. And he takes it around conventions. He's got I believe he's got a TikTok and a Instagram.
And he charges people to take pictures with it.
Yeah, and he's got celebrities to sign it and stuff.
All
He made a replica of the little logo thing or whatever for the gas station. Looks pretty cool.
I don't know why.
It's called the Green. I want to say it's called the Green Goblin Project or something like that. I can't remember.
I remember the movie. The short story was good. The short story, was called Trucks.
Yeah,
that was an interesting little short story.
did you see both movies? Because there's two movies.
I know they did Trucks. Yeah, they did one. I think it was called Trucks. And
Yeah, but I didn't care for Trucks. I'm actually a big fan of Maximum Overdrive. I really do love it, even though it's not the best film.
He directed it and he was higher than a kite.
Which is why he says it's the first time and the last time he'll ever do that.
Yeah. I remember he was doing the advertisements for it in the trailers. And he's sitting there going, we're gonna scare you to death.
Although he is going to be one of the writers for the It prequel series they're going to be doing.
Nobody wants to see that.
Well, I think they was saying that the guy that played Pennywise, he wanted to do more with it. So he's getting his wish. Although later this month, I believe, is the most recent remake of Firestarter comes out.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be. It's going to. I mean, the original one is interesting too. The book was great. I really like the book.
Because I came across this Stephen King DVD. It has 4 of his on there: The Stand, Pet Cemetery, the Pet Cemetery remake, Silver Bullet, and Dead Zone.
Yeah. They said the Stand's on that.
The original Stand.
Wow. The whole miniseries.
Yeah.
Nice.
I haven't opened it yet.
Is that Blu-ray or DVD?
It's Blu-ray.
Okay, yeah. Well, I can see.
Found this at I want to say for less than 30. I might have been about 20 at Best Buy.
Let's see. Yeah, because I got the original.
But I think it's shorter than the original.
It probably is. I think there was some parts that I think there were some parts left on the miniseries that didn't make it. But
It's a few minutes shorter than the regular one.
yeah, but this was actually pretty good. The original one, I was pretty happy with it. I thought they pretty much got it. I thought pretty much that they got it right.
Oh, I did enjoy it. I like. I don't really get into reading his books. I did read some of the short stories. I read Cycle of the Moon. Is it? Which is the one
Um,
that um Silver Bullet's based on.
which one was it called?
Cycle of the Moon, I think it
Oh
is.
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
What, less than 100 pages or about 100 pages long?
you know the best novel that he wrote, the best he wrote, which is so frustrating. See, this is what really frustrates me about people when they start reading Stephen King. It's like it's like I mean his early stuff like The Shining. The Shining is a brilliant book. It's a brilliant book. The book is really really good, and it's one of his best. It just got so frustrating. I remember going down to watching this stand, sitting down to watching it, and then they killed off one of the they killed off one of the critical members in the book. The book was hinged on this guy here, Scatman Crothers' character. It was important because he was helping the little boy. But here they decided to kill him off, and I absolutely hated that. It's like that just ruined the whole. It ruined the movie for me. It was just like,
Yeah, they take a way too many liberties at times when they
yeah,
do the movie adaptations.
yeah.
Like
We're
Return
gonna
of the
kill.
Living Dead. I've read the original story that the guy who what was it, Russell Steino or whatever did, that he John Russo, whichever one it was they did, it's nothing like they ultimately did for the movie. It's
Yeah,
meant more. It's more as a sequel to Night of the Living Dead than actual Return of the Living Dead was.
yeah. I was just talking about we're talking about '90s horror before you signed up on the Midnight Hour, and we're talking about the Night of the Living Dead remake that came out in 1990. Now
Awesome.
I remember when that movie came out because Fangoria was really hyping it up and everything else, but I have actually never seen that movie.
Supposedly, I'd heard it was because of they did that because of the copyright mess that
It really
got started.
it's never gotten released yet, has it?
It's the original is still public domain because of
Yeah.
the mistake of what they did. They lost all that money, and that's why you saw a lot, and still probably to this day we see a lot of people releasing copies of the original.
It really sucks too that they do that because, we had all those people tied up into that movie that, they're at the conventions and everything else. And all those people never got any money out of it. They never got any royalties or anything in the public domain. Anybody, you and I could go there and buy a master copy and churn out 10,000 copies and sell it.
And yeah,
They get shit for it. It's
but
it's terrible.
I'll say this about the 1990 remake. I'm not always that big on remakes, but that's an awesome remake. That
Yeah.
is
Well, yeah.
really good.
He had Tom Savini was I think he acted in that one. Plus
He
he
was the
had
director, and Tony Todd, man.
Really odd.
Do you
Wow.
notice the little Easter egg in the first season for a Walking Dead to that?
What do
The
they have?
father that the father because the actor who played Ben was Dwayne Jones, Darren Jones, or
Oh,
whatever his name was.
right.
Well,
Okay.
I think the father and the son were named after him or something. Because somehow
Oh,
they slipped his name in there
okay.
somehow.
Oh, are you talking about Lenny James and his son, the father's son that Rick
Yeah.
stayed with?
Yeah. Somehow the character name, somehow they slipped his name into it.
Wow. Okay.
And that scene where he slapped Barbara had to have had people pissed
Oh
back in the
God.
60s.
Oh yeah. Of course,
I can
the people in the South are probably coming unglued when that happened.
I can imagine people getting up out of the theater and marching out going, "Give me my goddamn money back."
Yeah. You know what? I wonder if that happened or not, but I can see that too back then.
I mean, that movie, I mean, I was a big fan of Return of the Living Dead, and my dad was in the Navy, and the daughter of one of his crewmates goes, "Oh, if you like Return, you'll love Night." and she ended up being right.
Yeah,
And its sequel Dawn ended up being one of my favorite movies.
I felt bad though for for Ramiro though, because he got that seemed like he just got really badly typecast, after that, as far as the director goes. It's like, anytime he needed some money or anytime he wanted to get a job, they would have him say, do another Dead movie. And it's like, it's sort of sad because he was so much more than that, as
Really?
often,
There's some good movies. Night Riders, I like. That had Tom Savini and I want to say Ed. Who was that?
I
That
don't
was
know.
one about. That was one about these motorcycles who go around doing like these shows with jousting and stuff.
It might have been Ed Harris, but I don't know if that was or not.
Martin, I liked Martin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazies, I liked the original Crazies a lot. What other ones did he do?
I hear the remake is really quite good though.
Yeah, I did. I
Yeah.
just felt that the original though had some more like disturbing stuff and all. Like, what was it? The mother, the father and the daughter go crazy, and the father ends up assaulting sexually the daughter or something in the
Oh,
original, and that kind of
really?
adds like a level of disturbingness, showing that how far they gone.
Yeah, that's pretty extreme for back then.
Plus, one of my favorite shots is in the remake when they kind of go above them and then the boat, and you just see the plane underwater. I
Mm.
thought that was an awesome shot.
I gotta rewatch that. I gotta watch that. I don't know what it is, Echo. It's like, man, I sit down and I grab something to watch, and I watch some really obscure shit. Like today, I mean, between getting ready for, I was listening to Bill Oberst's podcast, and I'll be putting the link when I finish it out. Man, you got to check his out. You got to check out his podcast, man. His podcast is shit. It's so good.
I mean,
But I watched the 1977 martial arts movie today.
oh, which one?
The Iron Fist Monk. It was badass
Oh.
too. It was badass because the main guy, his name, and this is what made me laugh. The main guy they called him Oscar. So there's the main guy in Oscar. And this is 1977. And then this movie is really uneven. I mean, it really was. It wanted to be a little bit funny, but at the same time, it was really it was pretty violent. It was, yeah, it was very violent considering.
I did a review of a movie called, it's on my channel, called 1 versus like 300 or something like that. And it's one fight scene, one continuous fight scene for over an hour, no cuts. And it's just, he goes from scene to scene, last scene from location to location, one shot.
God, I'm trying to remember.
And he stops every now and then. You can see they planted some extra swords, all these like bamboo bottles so he can get water. But he kept going and going and going and going.
I saw. I have a movie I watched called Molly, and they did a continuous fight scene too. It was like 32 minutes, 33 minutes, but it was absolutely amazing.
But this is like over an hour long.
Yeah, but those were martial artists, right? Or were they doing wire fu?
No.
No.
It was just like guys would go down, and then you would see there'd be no blood. The guy would go down, and then a few moments later, the same guy would come back. They were like cycling.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts.
You just know they had to be tired as hell at the end.
Does that count though? If you get recycled though, I don't know.
If you don't have enough actors, though, hey Cody, if you don't have enough actors, to do like an over 1 hour long continuous fight scene.
Yeah, I mean they had for Molly they fought like on a container ship, and it was so narrow. It was so narrow. The walkways were so narrow. I mean, there was hardly any room to breathe, much less film it. But they did it. They got one continuous shot, and it was amazing. And it's awesome because the girl.
You can see some mistakes they made.
Yeah.
Because instead of the camera panning away to showing different action, you see the person laying on the ground, plus me playing dead, and then all of a sudden he kind of gets up and crawls away. It's like someone said that, and I watched it going, oh, right, you can see the guy crawling away.
That's what I love about the old martial arts movies, because I was watching the clip of you watch the Bruce Lee movies, right? And everybody said Bruce Lee's a badass. Everybody's a badass. Yeah. Okay, if Bruce Lee's a badass, why does he have to hit everybody at least 30 times before they stay their ass down, right? It's like, it's like you go watch him. He's fighting the same guys. He's knocking them down, gets up, and here they come again. It's like, wait a minute, how come they're not staying down? I mean, if I got hit by Bruce Lee, I don't think I'd be in a really big hurry to get up.
Hell, they always thought they had that Chuck Norris mime. Everything's afraid of Chuck Norris, or Chuck Norris does this, and that. It's like Chuck Norris is afraid of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee beat Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
They had that fight where where Chuck had his shirt off, and he just, I remember, like, Bruce was kind of reaches over and just rips some of the hair out.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
One of them that kept shooting through these cats who were like watching them fight.
Well, cats rule martial art films. They had a Ball was in that one. He got killed again. Bruce Lee killed him by punching him in the nuts. You hung low, yeah. Then the other guy came over there and he was getting his ass whipped until Bruce had mercy on him and let his relatives finish beating him up.
And here's what really too about Bruce Lee. If anybody who knows like some of these fighting games, odds are you're going to find a character who's based on a ripoff of Bruce Lee.
Of course.
Even does that, that whoa, that sound effects he would do.
Yeah, I like watching Bruce. He's pretty badass. I mean, I enjoy watching the Ip Man series. That was the 4 Ip Man movies. The last one was badass though. Man, man, you got to give it up for Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen is.
Have you seen Kung Fu Hustle?
Yes, that's such a fun movie too. There's a lot of music from the Bruce Lee movies in that.
I like the old lady with the scream.
Oh, the lion's roar.
Those guys are just sitting there playing the guitar, and she just like does that. It's like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's funny because I was watching that movie earlier, and had the main guy Oscar. Then his friend was a Shaolin monk, hence the iron-fisted monk, right? So after every time the monk would hit somebody and beat somebody up, he would say, "And Buddha bless you," and he'd be doing it the final fight. He'd be kicking ass, and at the end, after every person he knocked out or he killed, Buddha bless you. It was hilarious.
There was a movie called Dead Alive, and they have a priest in it, and he sees these zombies or whatever, and he's on top of this graveyard, and he goes, "It is time for some divine intervention," and jumps down and starts doing some martial arts. But the moment he said that line of "It is time for divine intervention," I lost it laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the old martial arts movie. I didn't realize until I looked it up that it was so old because it looked really good. Because they're always period.
And they would do, I always like them, they do those jumps where they can jump like, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet up in the air, just straight up.
Wire. Well, this one's actually pretty based in reality. They didn't do any crazy, they didn't do any crazy wire fu, and they didn't do. Which is another thing I really like about kung fu movies too, is when they're fighting and they're talking about the styles. Well, your tiger style cannot defeat my mantis style, and it's just my system is better than your system. It's just like
go with the drunken master style.
Yeah, nobody says that during a fight, guys. They're too busy trying to take off your head. I'm gonna come over and hit you with a left, right, and they're gonna hit you with a jab. No one does that. They just get busy.
But you want a good fight scene? It's in the first Indiana Jones one. When the guy's waving the sword and his answer, shoot the guy.
Yeah, that's it. Harrison Ford was sick that day. He had food poisoning and he was sick, and he just walked up there and did that, and so they kept it.
Yeah, he just puts it. He holsters his gun, and just walks away.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
Okay.
So what do you think about Bruce Willis, man? That's a real bummer to hear about Bruce Willis.
Yeah, that is. I had started hearing a lot of bad things about how he could be an asshole and stuff and all, and then I heard this. It was like, ugh. What was it? He'll have trouble communicating, verbal or written, and maybe like reading and stuff. It's just.
It sounds like some sort of like a derivative of Alzheimer's or dementia.
Well, my dad had dementia, and he, at the end, could barely communicate, and he barely would open his eyes. And
yeah,
I just hope his family, you know, my heart goes out to them. It's just such a whether the guy's an asshole or not. Because Kevin Smith, I guess, had some issues with him.
Yeah, on 16 blocks.
And so,
You
but
know,
whether you like the guy or not, it's just, you know, for his family, this is a horrible thing.
yeah, it's funny. I was talking to somebody else about this, and it does sort of, she says, maybe this is one of the reasons why he worked. He did a lot of movies, but a lot of those movies that he did, he was set up either in the beginning of the movie and the end of the movie. It was very. I mean, if you look at a lot of the Bruce Willis movies, you really don't see him like he's not the leading star. He would come in there.
When was the last time you saw a movie where he actually was the center?
Death Wish. I think Death Wish.
Was it the remake?
Yeah.
Or the rip off of Death Wish? He did was that Lupa or whatever?
Yeah. I think that was Luke Beeson.
It was where he had like the time travel. He had to go travel to the past and kill himself.
Oh, Looper. Oh, that was way back when. That was Ryan Johnson.
But yeah, Die Hard is just one of the ultimate Christmas movies that he did.
Right. Fluss says, yeah, Armageddon. Armageddon was the first movie that I saw with my wife. She wasn't married, and we weren't married then, but that was like our first official date, and we went out to see Armageddon, and it was fun, except that she had worked, and she fell asleep. She was asleep within 20 minutes of it.
I like what they did for the music video for the song that Aerosmith did.
Right.
And all where because instead of her touching the screen and crying over Bruce Willis's death, they put her real life father, Steven Tyler, up there.
Yeah. I think they reconciled. I know, right? She fell asleep, but that was the case though. She didn't fall asleep during Titanic. And she never fell asleep when whatever we watched, because she loved Julia Roberts. So she never fell asleep watching a Julia Roberts movie.
I found a way to get teenage girls mad because of Titanic. Laugh about this when Leonardo DiCaprio dies. Just laugh. One of my friends from high school, we saw that movie, and I started laughing, and his sisters just gave me like this nastiest looks ever, like they wanted to kill me.
That was a good movie though, man. I don't know why it gets the hate it does. I love Titanic. I think Titanic's a great movie. It's a great movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Avatar too. Avatar was an awesome movie too.
Which one?
The first Avatar, the one that came out.
You remember there's two Avatar movies. There's
God, you talking about the Last Airbender?
Yes.
You know what?
There's a good reason I was able to enjoy that movie was because I never seen the cartoon, not till afterwards.
I will say this. I did see The Last Airbender too. I will say that it really struggled at the end. But I thought Dev Patel was great. I thought he was really good in it.
But yeah, the Armageddon, I'm waiting. We're supposed to get two more of those other Armageddon, other Avatar movies.
Oh,
and I guess bringing back one of the characters, a couple of the characters who had died somehow. I think Sigourney Weaver and someone else I've seen on there.
I don't know how they're going to do that. I know they're going to bring back Stephen Lang's character. I think they're going to bring in him. I think they're bringing him back. But I thought Sigourney Weaver and Michelle Rodriguez, they both died. Their characters both died.
I saw that when in the movie theater. I went and saw it as a 3D movie.
I saw it as
awesome.
Man, Michelle Rodriguez is so good at that movie. That's my favorite time I've ever seen her act. She was so badass in that movie. I was bummed out, that they killed her character off. I was bummed out because she was so cool in that movie. Stephen Lang was a great villain. I'm sitting there watching and going like, holy shit, that's General Pickett. But he was really good in that too. I like that movie. I thought it was really well done. I just think too much time has passed. I think it's going to suffer the same fate that the Matrix did.
But also
Um,
got to give the fact that they got to write the script, and it was such a heavy CGI movie. It's going to take them a long time to do all that CGI.
I think it's scheduled to come out this year, and I think the next one that they're working on it so much. They're trying to do like the Lord of the Rings type of release. I think they're supposed to be releasing the first Avatar 2 this year, and the third one in 2023. And I think that he's supposed to be doing a fourth one, but I wouldn't do that if I was him. I really wouldn't. If I'm
No,
sitting there and I'm James Cameron and I'm watching what happened to the Matrix, I'm gonna be
yeah,
sitting. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting there scaling back the money. I'm not
I
gonna be.
was in my late teens when the first Matrix movie came out. I loved those movies; they were awesome. And then I saw that last one, and it just, to me, I didn't feel the same thing that I felt during those other.
No, too much time had come between it. Too much time and too much competition. Plus
Plus,
COVID. Plus
in that
COVID.
gap, you also get people's tastes will change.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I
I
mean,
would,
everybody loves Keanu Reeves, but I think everybody wants is more apt to more. They probably are more into seeing Keanu Reeves as John Wick than they are Neo.
I actually outgrew Keanu Reeves probably sometime after the third movie. So
Oh, the third Matrix or the third
yeah,
John Wick.
third
I,
Matrix movie, I just outgrew him. It just was like, Keanu Reeves.
I
I do that
haven't
with a
seen.
lot of.
I haven't even seen any of the John Wick movies.
Neither have I.
Oh, okay.
Um, but I'm
Yeah,
just not
I have
really.
them, but I have never watched them. I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't have the urge to see it.
I can probably watch it on some streaming service. Like I've been meaning to check out Moon Knight, but
Yeah.
they brought Law and Order back, and I made the mistake one night going. It's about 11:30. I go, oh, just watch one episode.
How was it? Good.
Good, so good that it was about 4:30, almost 3:30, almost 4 in the morning. I'm going, oh shit! I just said one episode.
Uh-huh. Dude,
But
the Echo, the last two seasons of Law and Order, the mothership, the last one where they had it was Anthony Anderson,
he's
uh,
back.
it was and Jeremy Sisto and Lionel Roach. Oh shit, that was the bomb, man. The last 2 years were just so good. They're my two favorite seasons of the show.
His
Um,
new partner is played by the guy. You remember a show called Black? Was it not? Was it no Burn Notice?
yeah, yeah, Jeffrey.
His character is just he's he you can tell he's gonna be a problem because like they get a confession, and then the confession gets thrown out, and he's told not to talk about it on the witness stand, and he starts blurting it out, and he gets into it with the prosecutor telling him, "Well, I did my job. Do your damn job." He just he's very opinionated, and he won't hold back.
Uh no, Diana, not really. Do I? I don't know. Maybe I
This is from
do.
the future. You'll see the podcast from the future.
Yeah, this is from next year.
Yeah, have new technology that allows us to podcast to stream in the past. It's awesome.
Don't worry, Diana. I will be ready for your show tomorrow. I
But
will.
don't
I can promise you that.
since we're from the future, do not ask us for the lottery numbers. The whole time space continuum thing.
uh, yeah. You have to go back when you go. If you go back to my playlist, you have to watch my interview with Diana. Uh,
I
uh,
definitely will.
yeah, she's supremely talented.
I
Really
know.
talented. Yeah, she makes some beautiful art, man. It's amazing, Echo. You'll
I
love it.
watched somebody had said they had done a cover of Landslide, and I went and watched that today. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
it
saw
was.
that. Jamie did that. She did a
I,
really
and I
go ahead.
like that. I like Landslide has is. I like the song, so she did a
Yeah,
good
she did a
job.
really nice job. She did a really nice job covering that song. That's not necessarily an easy song to cover either.
Oh,
No, I'm being honest, Diana. You're extremely talented, and Jamie has a very good voice. And our friend Tiffany loves t-shirts. That was who I was really surprised at. She's got a beautiful voice. Wow, I was really. I told her. I said, "Wow, she really does. She has a beautiful singing voice."
my voice is listed on the. If you look at the list of top 5 weapons of mass destruction, You find my voice, singing voice, is on there.
No. It's the guy named Mike Malloy.
My other joke is that I sing so bad the dead will come back, crawl out of the grave, walk up to me and bitch smack me, telling me to stop.
Hold on. I'm gonna prove that's not true. Hold on. I'm gonna prove it. I got something here. And when you hear this, you'll know why you're safe.
Because the issue is if you're tone deaf, it's hard to
wait till you hear this. Now remember, turn down your speakers because I don't want to be responsible for anybody's hearing. Let's see. Let's see. Where's that one?
Yeah, I'll have to check that out then, Diana.
I'm gonna see which one I can find. He did. Let's see. Where's Coke? What? Yeah. I know. Yeah, here it is. All right. So I'm gonna drop this down here, and I want you guys to listen to this, and then you tell me what you guys think. So here it is. No, Diana, listen to this. Here you go. And you can listen to that and then come back to me. Please, and you can't sue me either.
Yeah, we got PTSD.
Oh my God! You know what? You'll have your ears will be bleeding once you hear that. I'm telling you. Diana's gonna come back going like, you know what? Listen here, you son of Oh my God! No, Mr. Bones shared that. I just listen to this. I listened to it. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
That's about the same as me. His singing is about the same as mine.
No, I'm telling you guys. No, you guys are both have excellent voices. Listen to that video. Listen to that video that I just put down, Diana. Your voice is an angel compared to that. You two, Echo. You guys will sound like angels.
No,
just
there is video out there of me singing, but
just hit that link. You know, this is one of those videos. This is like one of those videos when you watch and hear someone sing, and you know that they've been at the karaoke bar and they've had like 20 drinks, and they think I can sound like Paul McCartney. Let me go up there and let me go up there. Look, I'm John Bon Jovi, and they have like 20 drinks in it. Okay, look, she's gonna go listen to it. I'm telling you, she's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. She's gonna slap me. She's gonna slap me.
You ever heard the story of how Stone Cold Steve Austin found out he was a bad singer? He was listening to it. He was singing a song, and his older brother came in, smacked him on the back of the head. Goes, "What are you doing?" Because I'm singing. He goes, "No, you're bad." He made him listen to himself sing without the headphones.
Yeah, but you don't hear the same thing when you're singing. You don't hear what I hear. You hear your voice differently than how you hear your voice. Like I hear my voice one way, but you hear it a different way. Because see, I have a really horrible speaking voice. When I go back and I watch my videos, especially when I'm doing solo videos, I hate it. I hate my voice. I hate the reviews. I just hate it. When I do talks like this, then it's all right.
With me, because like I had to take speech therapy, and I have to like at times like watch myself. If I get really excited or mad, then you can start to hear. Like one of my issues is that I can speak fast, and it's like what? Oh, if I'm down, it's mumbling.
Oh, wait till I'm getting nervous now because Diana's not back
and that
yet.
was a Beach Boys song too. I would never touch a Beach Boys song.
Diana hasn't come back yet. Oh my God. Please don't die. Please don't die.
No, you gotta know the worst ever is Roseanne. Just be happy it wasn't Roseanne Barr singing.
You know what? It's worse than that. It's worse. This is the worst thing you'll ever hear. Yeah. See? Now do you understand what I'm telling you, Diana? When you think you're the worst, you can put that song on a playlist, and every time you feel bad about your singing voice, just play that. You'll feel much better.
What's fun
Take
to
take
do is when you're
play
bored.
the song. Play the song 2 times in the morning. Play it twice and call me in the morning.
What's fun to do is you look up these karaoke channels and you play with those. Those are fun.
Those are some. There's some really good. There's some really good singers that could do karaoke. I mean, there's a lot of fine singers. I like the one where Jewel. She went under. She did an undercover. They made her up so she wasn't Jewel. And
Oh,
yeah, and then they went into this karaoke place, and they're pretending like she was on a convention, and she was with her coworkers, and
oh, a music channel. Huh?
me, you might start singing like. Are you talking about singing like Michael, or are you talking about singing like karaoke?
Karaoke is actually fun.
Karaoke can be fun.
Except I knew a
I
guy that he would get drunk and he'd try to sing Bee Gees songs high pitched. And I can just remember sitting there just kind of doing one of these. And he would start like,
just
not with him, not with the guy. I'm not his friend. Don't know him.
Yeah, don't know. It's not my brother. Just wait till you hear what I sent you. I'm telling you now, you'll be thoroughly entertained.
I don't understand why people have to do that whenever they do a Bee Gees song. They got to impersonate that guy. It's really kind of embarrassing.
Oh, I can't believe this. This is insane. This cannot happen. There's just no way. There's no way I'm keeping these people. I keep on keep on refreshing my page because I'm expecting it to drop.
Like, one of the reasons that I subscribe to your channel is because I enjoy your videos. You're good. And they could end up being feeling the same ways. They enjoy your videos and they want to see more.
I
Not just
hope
your
you're right.
interviews, but all of them.
Let's see. Nobody, no, Diana, nobody can sing like that ever.
Well, at least we have auto tune.
Yeah, Diana says she could start a channel singing like that, singing like no, just. Oh, I told Tiffany. I said, because they did a duet with her. They sang "Wicked Game," and that's why I say, like, I was so surprised. I was like, damn, Tiffany's got she's got a nice little voice there. She's got a really nice voice, and I was like, okay, but the other guy, he was just left my ears bleeding.
I got was it 1 year around Christmas? I decided to go on the game GTA Online and open mic and sing X-rated Christmas songs, and somehow got a whole group of people to join in singing X-rated Christmas songs. I wish I had a video of that because that was no, it might get me kicked off YouTube if I had a video of that.
Yeah. I don't want to do that these days.
But they knew those X-rated songs I was singing. That's the funny part.
Gosh, I'm expecting I'm expecting to see early I'm expecting to see early holiday releases already. I don't know why, but why do I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more earlier holiday movies than we normally do?
Well, we should be seeing the next 2 or 3 months. We start seeing Christmas stuff.
Yeah, probably about July, August.
Unless it's Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby should already be getting ready for the Christmas stuff after the Easter stuff.
Yeah. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby in forever.
I actually have a picture I should someday upload, put in a video, me dressed as the Easter Bunny.
At Hobby Lobby?
No, I got talked into doing an Easter event for my dad where I used to work, and they got me to be the Easter Bunny.
Oh, okay. I did that one.
The costume was one of those ones where it's just like a headpiece, but like you can see your face, but she's supposed to put makeup.
Right.
They have no makeup. The sad part is he had his coworkers are going, "Hey, it's Rick's son." These are 300-pound guys, and they're sitting in my lap, and I have to smile.
Yeah, Dinah, you noticed that too, right? Yeah. I was at 577, and then Crystal, the real lady of electrician, she gave me a shout out today, and I got 35 new subscribers. I'm not expecting them to stay. I expect them, I'm already expecting them. I expected them to start falling off already,
No,
but
again, you do good videos. You know,
but that's how YouTube is. YouTube
yeah.
is like that. I mean, not everybody that came over left comments or anything. I don't know, Diana. You know what? You know how it is. You know,
Hopefully, hopefully, they also were clicking on the bell.
yeah. I hope that they do the bell, and I hope they do. I hope they do the bell, and I hope they left comments because Diana knows because she's a fellow Kevin Tuber chat. We know that whenever you go and get ads, subs like this, that a lot of the times you'll lose them. Like I expected to get maybe like 6 or 7, and then I was hoping well, if I get 6 or 7, I just want to hold half of them, and that's all I want to do is just hold half. But there's just no way out of 35 I'm gonna hold. If I could hold
You never
half of
know.
35, I'd be happy.
If they're going through your catalogs of videos and really liking what they're seeing, they could very well end up staying.
Yeah, that's true. I'm actually playing a playlist right now for our friend Scratch and Pete PA. I'm playing his playlist for him right now. Uh,
But yeah, you do good, good videos. Your interviews are just really good, and
yeah, that's how I look at it too, Diana. I just think that I think a lot of them were from supporters that they didn't have channels. They were just supporters because I went to look to sub back, and a lot of them were just they were just supporters. They weren't content creators. So I can't answer them back. I can sub to them back, but I can't comment back because they don't have any content. So generally what that means is I'll lose the sub. And then there's a lot of private channels which means they sub, but I don't know who subbed to me. So that means I can't go to their channel and return the favor. So I'll end up losing them too. I'll be happy. Like I said, if I hold on to 17, I'll be happy. But I suspect I'll lose everybody. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to bring those back. You're right.
I gotta
I
go
don't
through
get
the
that.
I gotta go through the channels I'm subscribed to because there's a lot of channels I don't even watch anymore.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I watched like I'm subbed to over 800 channels, and yet I only got a little over 6. So I have to go through all mine too and see when they've actually commented. There's got to be a better way for YouTube to show us
I
who's
look whether or not
commented.
it's content that I'm interested in. If I'm not no longer interested in the content, or if the channel is well
If
active.
the channel's active, I will definitely stay sub to it. I'll definitely stay on this sub, and I'm all over the place. I mean, I know people are like Running Egg says, you have to follow just the same people the same content that you do, follow those same people that you do, and I disagree with that. I think if you do that, you're going to stagnate, especially for us being in the horror film community. That might work with beauty channels, but that won't work with the horror films. There's
Maybe
you,
I should
you know,
follow a beauty channel. It might help me.
beauty channels are fun. Channels like Diana, like I'm sub to Diana. I've been sub to her for a long time. They're a lot of fun to watch. I listen to a lot of her interviews, and I watch her work because she paints, and she paints, and she has also and she does, like I said, she does interviews. Like I watched one with a sight impaired artist, and I learned from watching, and Diana, I actually interviewed her for my channel, and she's a great interview. She was really nervous, but she was a great interview. She's fantastic, actually. And I'm trying. Jamie did an interview with me as well. Jamie Hart, she popped up and did an interview with me, and I'm trying to get Fluff to come do it with me in May.
Used to follow this one actress, Stephanie. Let me see if I still follow her. She did some of those witchcraft movies or whatever.
Nice.
I don't even know if she's active anymore.
I find those out better. I find to follow the celebrities like that, the stars. It's a much better to follow by Instagram. That's the best. That's the best platform. You're welcome, Diana. Thank you for gracing my channel. it worked out beautifully.
Oh, I
And
see. Follow channel of a wrestler who killed herself,
oh, okay,
Daphne. Oh,
yeah.
why? Dr. Madblood. I followed Dr. Madblood. He was a horror host. Used to watch in Virginia.
Is he
Those
still
were.
is he still working?
I don't know because he did it for a long time, and I'm not. Oh, man, I can't find her, so she might not be active anymore. But no, Dr.
Yeah.
Madblood was always enjoyable because he was the first real horror host I'd ever seen, and I was just like blown away because I never had experienced that kind of thing before. Never didn't know about them or anything.
Um, it's better to follow
It's
the
Stephanie.
celebrities.
It's Stephanie Baton.
Okay, Stephanie Beaton. I know, I've heard that name.
Yeah, she's
Um,
got a channel.
let's see. The reason why it's better to follow the celebrities on Instagram is the chances are, I mean, as far as for me, chances are that's they'll better. It's a better way for you to have a chance to communicate with them.
Yeah,
Um,
I communicated with Daphne, Shannon Ward, few years ago, I believe, because she was mad at Dustin Rhodes over something, and she was. I talked to her, and she never told me what the story was, but I remember talking to her.
yeah, Instagram was pretty good too. I mean, I met some nice people on Instagram as far as that goes. I spent one night watching the Oscars about, I don't know, maybe about 8 or 9 years ago. I ended up watching the Oscars with Lisa Ann Walter, and her and I were texting each other back and forth the whole Oscars, the whole show. It was amazing. I was like, wow, that's so cool. Um, but Instagram I find better, so I can communicate with them. I can send them a private message, and a lot of times they'll see it a lot more. A lot of them don't check YouTube. They don't really communicate on YouTube. For one thing, it's all public. Um, Facebook somewhat, somewhat if you can connect with them on Facebook, sometimes they'll answer back. But I always found that they answer back better on Instagram.
Here's the thing about Facebook: never use the term "white trash" on Facebook.
Oh yeah, you have to spell it W Y.
No, no, no. I got in trouble for using it, saying I would said something that would offend people.
You know what? Facebook is a fucking fascist site anyway. They're a fascist site. That's all they are. It's full of neo Nazis. I can't stand it. Mark Zuckerberg is a Nazi, and I
No,
said it.
I run a family face. My family was always contacting my mom for information, so I go, I'll start a family Facebook group up so they can go there instead of bugging my mom. And it
Uh,
doesn't help; they still bug her.
yeah, I rarely do anything on it off of Facebook other than promote. Diana says, "Is that how I get the people you interview?" A lot of the people I get through Facebook through the acting groups. So I belong to a lot of acting groups, and what I'll do is I'll just do the same thing I did for music. Is I will look through a group and I will look for someone who I think is interesting, and then I'll ask them for an interview, um, or I'll look at their movie database page. Um, a lot of times, because I'm still a small channel, both because I am on the small channel. Though if I did keep what I caught today, 612 looks a lot better than 577. So when you approach an actor or an artist, what's important to me is that I'm giving back to them. Um, Someone like a Bill Obrist Jr., I don't have anything for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't have. There's nothing I can do to help him. You know, I give him a platform and I give him a great conversation. But as far as getting him publicity or anything else, I can get him a small. I can help expand his footprint a little bit. Like if you go online and you type in Bill Obrist Jr. interview, my interview with him will pop up eventually. But he's doing a lot more for me because now I have Bill Obrist Jr. on as people who I interview. So when I approach a bigger name and I get this, they say, well, who have you talked to? Who have you chatted with? I can say I've talked to Bill Obrist Jr. And when they see that, they'll sit there and say, okay, if you talk to him, I'll talk to you as well because they're at the same level. So I mean, a show like tonight benefits me far more. Uh, and I'm trying to make it so that it's reversed. It's like when people come to me, I want to be able to have like 5 or 6. I want to be able to have like 50 or 60 people in a chat, so they can watch the show. And if the artist is selling a book or a new CD or something like that, that eventually people from the chat will turn around and buy something from the guest. So right now, I'm not at that point, though it is getting better. Um, it's getting better. I had a great week last week as far as views go. I think all my guests from actually all my guests from this week, I think they'll all crack 100. Uh, one's cracking 150, and the other cracked 200, and those are big numbers for me. I know for other people, 200 views is nothing,
Oh
but for me,
yes.
it's amazing.
I don't even pull 100 in for a lot of videos. Although my shark rant video has pulled in a fair amount of numbers.
I've only pulled in one. I pulled in one review. I pulled one review that got over 3,000 views, and even then, I just don't know what it is. I don't know if I think it's just the bot because no one's ever commented, no one's ever liked it. It says it got viewed, but no one's commenting on it and no one's hitting like. So I just think it's just YouTube.
Sometimes I like the comments because it can, the comments sometimes can help you.
Oh yeah, I totally. That's the first thing I look at. When people came in and they're subbing to my channel, the first thing I want to see if they have comments so I can go back there and answer them all. Which I want to answer every comment because the more I comment back, the more I answer, and then I go to their channel, the more likely I'll be able to I'll keep them. I'll be able to keep my sub. But
Yeah,
like I said before, it's really hard is when they're just supporters. I'm sorry, when they're just supporters and they don't have any content. It used to be like they had that bulletin board. You could write somebody a note on the bulletin board. And but they got rid of that. So now you can't even write to people that are just supporters.
they,
Uh,
it's like they,
and I guess some word of mouth too, Diana. Some people will come up to me and they'll ask me if I want to interview somebody or they have somebody they want to interview. So that helps too.
I mean, hell, that's how I learned. You guys talking about that movie, Killer Donuts, which, by the way, what the hell? I watched that last night.
How was it?
Did they actually have teeth?
Huh?
Did those donuts actually have teeth?
Yeah.
Oh Lord! And that one cop looks so familiar.
The girl should look familiar too.
No, was
I
that
don't know if she was blonde though. Was she a blonde? Was there a really cute blonde in there? Lauren Compton.
the cop the one white cop looks so familiar. I've seen him before.
Database page.
Yeah, I knew it. C. Thomas Howell.
Yeah.
The whole time looking, going,
Yeah. See,
know him.
see, I told you the Killer Donuts was quality entertainment.
Well, then again, I did watch all three of the zombie movies. So zombies. They were like a zoo about zombies.
Did you know?
Animals. There's three of
Yeah.
them. There's three of them.
Yeah. I hear there's no cheetahs in any of them.
Well, the
I
one
hear.
I can't remember what animals they had in the one in Africa, which is the third one, and it's the prequel.
Right. I don't think there's any cheetahs. So
Well, there
I
was
know.
a large number of a horde of them, like elephants and stuff. So who knows what was in with them?
Yeah, that's the asylum. That's got to be the asylum. I don't know. Maybe SRS might be worse than the asylum. I don't know.
Who did Zombie Beavers?
Oh, I don't know.
I
That might.
want my brain cells back.
Oh,
I will take you to the court to get my brain cells back.
I still have not watched Killer Donuts yet. I still got to watch it. I can't. I keep on saying I can't wait for that, and then I just then I'll watch Iron Fist Monk instead.
It's like when I talk about some of the movies I watch from Trauma, there's certain movie titles I won't mention because I'll know I'll get looks. If you tell them Nympho Barbarian Chicks in Dinosaur Hell or
Yep.
Teenage Cat Girls in Heat, you'll get some looks like, are you watching porn? It's like, no.
Yeah, those are fun movies. Greetings, North. Sure, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what happens when you get to be when we're up this late, is that we'll get some of the folks from Europe will come in.
You know, Savini was going to do a remake of Nightmare City.
Who was going to make it?
Tom Savini was trying to get the money to remake Nightmare City. It's a movie I did a review of, but there's been no updates since then.
Yeah, I think a lot of these projects are. They're going to have trouble.
Quentin Tarantino got the filmmaker of that, the guy who did that movie, got him upset because he called the creatures in it zombies. And the guy was like, "They're not zombies. It's nuclear people that got mutated because of radiation. They're not zombies."
Hope you're doing well, North. Have you ever watched this channel before? Let me go drop this channel. I should drop in Diana's too. Did you sub to Diana? She was on yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, good. And let me go get North here, so you can follow him too.
I need to actually eventually upload that next video in my slasher series. Although I'm not sure if I ended up with a bad copy of it or if the transfer was bad to Blu-ray, because the picture started acting up in the end.
Yeah, I don't. We're covering Jason Lives.
Yeah, that I love Jason Lives. The song "He's Back," the man behind the mask.
Lincolnshire. Ah. Let's see. That's right. Okay, there we go.
And don't forget, that's got John Travolta's nephew in it.
Which has
Friday the 13th Part 6.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
believe that's John Travolta's nephew. I mean,
yes, I will drop Echo's link as well. Here is North, and I will drop Echoes as right now. Let's see. Let's go drop Echo there. Okay. I think.
I want to say it's the guy who plays Court was his nephew.
Oh, hey, you're up to 53. You're up to 49 for last time I looked. They're at 50. Sweet. I see Keith Gorforb is on a roll too. He's really climbing. Gorphobe? Yeah, his channel's popping now. Here is Echo's channel right there. Yeah, he was fighting to get past 100. I mean, he's blitzed right by it.
The guy who plays the one Mel Camper at Court is the nephew of John Travolta. Did you freeze?
Yeah, his channel is popping now. Here is Echo's channel right there. Sorry about that. That's my computer. That's my provider. They always stop me off. In the middle of the night.
We lost internet the other day, and we lost it from that CenturyLink. We lost it in January for a few days, but this time we lost it when it went down. even the phone lines went down.
Comcast does this every night. About this time at night, they go. I don't know why, if it's maintenance or whatever, but they come through and they knock us offline every night. So right now, yeah, see, it knocks me off, disconnected. Then it says, like they can't see us, or I can't see them. I think they can still see. I'm not sure if they can still see us talk or not.
Well, looks all we can do. See if somebody asks us.
Yeah, they say if they comment that, can you still see them talking?
Right now,
The last thing I put was your link. Yeah, I think he just yep, they can still see it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. Let's see. I don't even know how long I've been on here. They don't do that. They don't tell you that anymore.
You've been live for 1 hour and 46 minutes.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah, I can see it on StreamYard.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Yep, yep. Well, I want to at least wait until I get back, and then I'll probably let everybody go. I gotta get up early. I gotta get up earlier. I had my car was broken for 3 weeks, so I haven't been able to go to the grocery store. So me and the Cheetah, we're about ready to eat the paint off the walls. Hi, Paladin. Hi, Paladin. What you doing? Uh, can they hear and see us too? They can hear and still see us. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up since I'm frozen on my side. Hey, I want to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with us. This has been awesome. I don't do these pop-ups as nearly as like I used to, but this was a lot of fun. Echo, I was glad to get you back up here again with me and get some more screen time.
No problem. It was a pleasure last time, and last time was the first time I did anything like that, and it's really enjoyable. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, we'll get you on here more. We're gonna get you on the Midnight Society too, man. You're gonna come up there and hang out with us. Maybe I'll talk to Al. Maybe we'll have you come up for like the first American Ninja movie.
And actually, I just ordered. Is that a Canon film?
Yes.
I ordered Ninja 3: The Domination.
Oh, damn. Yeah,
I gotta movie since I was a kid, and so I go, oh, dude, I want to see this.
Yeah,
because I'm on a Canon movie kick, so
that's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking for that too. I definitely
on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go there. I have to go find a couple of movies. I have to go find Banshee Part for Monique Candelaria. She's in that movie. I gotta go find that. I gotta go find this movie that Bill Obrist did, a circus of the dead or something like that. He said he didn't really he said that that movie really made him uncomfortable, and I really like to see why.
I'm looking for Demon Lover.
I'm looking for Demon Knight. Man, if I could get someone to send me Demon Knight, I'd be. And I'm going to try my other Dollar Tree store too tomorrow. I think I'll zip up there first before I go grocery shopping, because I want to see if they have those Shutter films, because you're still picking them up. I can't believe that. And you found Widow's Point too.
The one in my town doesn't really have that much of a good selection, and this one I went to Sunnyside, Washington. I was like, okay, I like.
I was trying to. They offered to a PR company offered for me to watch the movie, to review it, but I don't really like doing screeners too much. And I said I'll do it if I get an interview with Craig Sheffer. I really wanted to interview him, and they said that he wasn't available to do any interviews. In other words, I was too small. But
I'm gonna end up reviewing some of these ones, but I gotta pick which ones I'm gonna review.
I can't wait to do Dollar Tree Theater.
Well, it's about
do Dollar Tree Theater.
Well, 10 of these, not counting the Toxic Crusaders one.
Yeah, do Dollar Tree theaters, Echo. Just have it come out on Tuesday. You got 10 movies there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a few other movies. I got this
any
Amityville Uprising. I still got to watch.
Oh, you got a hard copy of that. Yeah, let me know how that is.
I found it at Walmart, and sometimes you get hits at Walmarts, and sometimes you get Trailer Park Sharks. So
I do think that will probably be halfway between. It's gonna be well directed, Thomas Churchill, and I don't know the cast very well other than Mike Ferguson, but I know Mike's work, and Mike works very very hard. So I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. He's gonna have a lot of one-liners. Yeah, I want to get a copy of that. I'm hoping that the library will drop it. But
we'll do have some wind on Monday and Tuesday, so maybe I'll keep my mind off the wind by watching some movies.
Yeah, I would do Dollar Tree Theater.
We're going to be getting up to 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get more than that.
Yeah, we had some earlier tonight.
One year we got like double header, almost 80, and then got down to 60 all night.
Oh, hold on. Okay, my internet came back on. Let me refresh.
If you get a chance, you look up Washington State Tumble Guardian. One New Year's, we had a whole bunch of tumbleweeds, thousands of them blow to the road, burying cars.
There we go. Let's see. Okay. You gonna head on? You catching the train north? I had to refresh my screen. I didn't know that he was still with us.
Yeah, he's asking. Got another 40 minutes I can stay for before I have to go for my bus. In the Seattle area, I learned if you wanted the bus to come to you, pull out a cigarette and light up.
Really?
It seemed like every time we would do that, because I used to be a big smoker at the time, and every time I'd pull out my cigarette and light up, the bus would, before I can get a full drag in, the bus would show up and be like,
the bus companies made you quit.
It's like, I want to smoke. I'm waiting.
Well, there you go. See, that would be a great PSA. Hi, my name's Echo Cero. I used to be a smoker, but thanks to my local bus company, I no longer do that, because every time I went to spark one up, they would always come and tell me to get my ass on the bus.
The King County Metro system.
That's awesome. You got to write them a letter. Say thank you for saving my life.
Yeah. I think the fact that they made me wait out in the rain one time kind of cancels that out.
Yeah,
I got sick off that. So
I didn't learn. I took the bus everywhere myself, bus and train. I used to take a bus down to the train station, and then I get on there and take the train to work. And then sometimes I would get a ride home. Sometimes I would have to sit there and wait for the bus at middle of the night, and that
I used to do the pain in the ass job of working rebates.
Oh, what?
So rebates. So about 20 years ago, actually about 22, 23 years ago, if you were asking for a rebate on Maxwell blank CDs and you didn't get it, oops.
Oh.
But I would catch the bus to Seattle, and I'd go down to the tunnels, and when I get out, I was right across the street from the Seattle Opera House.
Nice.
And I would always sit there waiting for my next bus to look and going, someday it's going to be, some night's going to be a limo's going to pull up, and I'm just going to get out to see an opera.
Yeah. I've seen two operas. I got, because of my job back then, I got a lot of free tickets to a lot of places, and I saw a couple of light operas. I saw a Gershwin play, and I saw a lot of musicals. I saw Chess. I saw a ton of stuff.
I was coming out of the tunnels one time. I saw something really scary. Somebody was throwing gas grenades or whatever in some of the buildings, so they called in the cops, body armor, guns, and all. And I'm going to come up the steps, and there's this guy in body armor with a gun walking around. I just froze in place, like, can I stay down here? I don't know what's going on, but the guy with the gun, don't know if he's a cop or not, but it's scaring me.
Yeah, isn't that something else? All right, boys and girls, I'm fading out here. I'm sorry about that, North. I'm not going to be able to hang out for 40, but I want to thank everybody who came out. Thank you guys so much. Just for the replay purposes. Thanks to Diana and Jamie and Patricia and Deb Richter. Cody came in for a second. John Doomsday Crypt. North.
And I think he might have froze again. I'm not sure. But thanks for having me, and catch you later.